Hey guys, Ryan the Nerd here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Star Wars Chopper Funko Pop. Now, this Chopper is not the Funko Pop that came out when Rebels was on the air. This is actually the new and improved Chopper from the Ahsoka series. And by the way, I just want to mention this real quick. The Ahsoka series is actually really good. I think it's one of my favorite Star Wars shows in the modern era. It's so good. I really enjoyed it. It really improved upon the story of Rebels. And it really had like, it's not over yet. There's still got a lot of more stuff to do. But what we have so far, I think it's going to be really great. And I can't wait to see the conclusion to Rebels. Because this is kind of like a continuation of that series. And also, Dave Filoni, you are a master at your work. Please do more. And I'm also glad that you're now the CEO of Lucasfilm, so good on you. But anyway, enough rambling. Let's get into the actual thing that you clicked on this video for. So take a look at the packaging here. You can see the kind of Ahsoka blue and the symbol that it's associated with the show and everything in the back of the box there. You can see Chopper there, and then you can also see his kind of droid name, but we all know it's Chopper because it's way easier to pronounce. It also just gives him a lot more personality. Anyway, flip around to the side here. You got Chopper yet again with the kind of star map from the show. Flip around to the back, then you can see more of the characters that you can collect. And the only reason why I picked up Chopper and not the other characters in the show, I probably would have picked up Huyang. Jesus Christ. Huyang. But I really wanted to pick up Chopper because he's actually one of my favorite Star Wars characters and just favorite Star Wars droid. Only second to R2, obviously. And I don't have anything like Chopper related. I mean, I do have a plushie and I do have like the Lego minifigure and everything like that. But other than that, I don't have like anything Funko related. Or like the Black Series figure or anything like that. So when I saw him in person, I immediately had to pick him up because I want him in my collection. So anyway, enough taking a look at the box. Let's actually take a look at the actual figure. So here is Chopper, and this is very similar to the one that came out when that was like a promotion for Star Wars Rebels. And to be fair though, I actually do like the older one a little bit better, mostly because he has his little arms on the side of his head sticking out. And this one, it doesn't look bad, but I just want something a little bit more to him, to give him that little spice of life, that like the personality that he has in the show and everything, because we all know that Chopper is basically like just has the most personality out of any droid. So I wish we would have seen that in, Funko Pop form. But it doesn't look bad at all. What I don't like about the older figure though is the paint job. It's a little bit like it's a little bit too like yellowish kind of, like especially in the body area. It's a little bit too like moldy, kind of like it's like it was like left out in the sun for too long. But for this one, I actually really do like it because it's mostly like has the dry brushing and realistic kind of depictions of Chopper because it is a live action show. So yeah, they kind of went all out with this one. There's a lot of detail on this figure that actually just looks really nice, especially on the legs here. You can see the wires and the pistons and the leg and everything like that. And then you can also see the wires on the back of the foot there. And then you can see the wheel on the bottom here, very awesome. And then you can see kind of the exposed tools that he has, like his little zapper. No, his zapper's here, but it's closed up, so I think that's one of his little twisty arm things. And then you can see some more exposed wires and stuff like that. And then on the head here, very nice. I really do like the head. This is actually the one that doesn't really look like a Funko Pop. You can kind of tell that it is a Funko Pop just mostly by the head and the body proportions. But the eyes, they're not ginormous like the other Funko Pops are, because we all know that Funkos have really huge eyes, but for these ones, they're not really eyes per se, they're just more like lenses. But yeah, they look really great. The dry brushing, like even here on the side of the head, looks really nice. And this is like the little contraption that his arms come out of. Still wish we got this in this form, but yeah, but here we go. On the back of the head, on the back of the body here, you can still see some more exposed bits and the panels and everything like that. Very awesome. And you can see that he's on the Star Wars base there. And then you can even kind of see his little satellite dish there. It's a little bit small, but I know like why they had to make it small so it didn't look like too obnoxious and everything like that, because his antenna on the top of his head is pretty large. So I get why they had to cut back on that. And it just seems a little bit weird that it's a little bit tan. I wish it was like kind of like silver like this one, like the gray on the arms here. It just looks a little bit weird on the tan on the top of his head there. And then obviously it's a bobblehead, so you know you can actually bobble. I always kind of it's always hit or miss with these bobblehead things, especially with Star Wars and like Marvel. Mostly Star Wars though. Every single time when I get a Star Wars Funko Pop, the bobble, like the spring, is always like too like compact to the body, so it doesn't really give much. Even this one is not. This is probably like the best one I've actually seen. It's like it's not really a bobblehead. It's just kind of there, and it's too compressed to the body and everything, so it doesn't really work all that well. But for this one, it actually does work fairly good, I would say. Yeah, other than that, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. I know this is kind of a short review, but promising I will start uploading regularly. I've just been busy with school and work and all that stuff, but I'm back to uploading again, so stay tuned for more videos, and I have something plan for the future that it's gonna I'm just gonna need some time to figure some stuff out. But when that comes out, I hope that you guys really enjoyed that little thing. I don't want to give too much away, but I just want to mention that something huge is coming up. Not massive or anything, but just something that's unique to the channel. So anyway, that's gonna do it for me, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe. I don't care what you do, but you guys know what time it is. So, bye, guys.